Yo, 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 this is Dorky Diggity Dave, and today we review Men in Black International. Welcome back, guys. We are reviewing Men in Black International, and as you know, I try to watch at least one trailer. I don't watch any more than that, and the first trailer didn't really bring me in. I don't have a lot of confidence in the movie while watching that trailer, and while I've been wrong before, I was not wrong this time. Men in Black International pretty much offers you an international version of what you've already seen before. It's kind of like when they make sequels to movies that don't actually need it, like, I don't know, Dirty Dancing, Havana Nights. F. Gary Gray, try saying that fast, F. Gary Gray delivers a serviceable sequel. Like, he ticks all the right boxes. It's just that he doesn't tick any new boxes. Now, Chris Hemsworth comes in, he does the job. The thing is, his comedic timing, his intonations, the way he speaks, the way he delivers this character is very, very similar to the way that he portrays Thor. And while this is Men in Black, and there hasn't been one in a while, there has been Thor very, very recently in very recent movies. So it doesn't feel new. It feels like he's just doing the same character over and over again. Now, Tessa Thompson as Agent M, on the other hand, is able to come in and she pretty much rocks the role. Like, I don't get this Valkyrie feel from her. She's able to separate and create something new. To be honest, she's pretty much the bright spot of the movie. Now, while her and Hemsworth have a great chemistry and they play off each other, it's really not enough to revitalize this as a great entry in the Men in Black franchise, for me anyway. Now you've got Liam Neeson in here, where you can't really go wrong with Liam Neeson. I mean, you see whatever Liam Neeson's doing just because of the accent for the most part. Just want to get in there and try to see if you can copy it at any point. Like, I was dying for him to be like, I will find you and I will kill you. But he doesn't say it. He never does say it. Wait, is that a spoiler? Now, the story all around is fine. Like, they throw in these little twists and turns everywhere, so you can't exactly figure out what is going to happen. I mean, if you're pretty astute, you're gonna know what's gonna happen. You're gonna have a feeling of what will happen. And some of the things that I thought would happen didn't really happen, but I still had a base feeling of what would happen, and it did. And at this point, I mean, how many stories can you really write that is really going to surprise the audience in such a way that it's just like this mind-blown thing? I mean, it's still possible, but it's not happening here. Now, what I do like, though, is Agent M's character she's a badass on her own merit, like through characterization and good plot points, and she's written well. So you can actually follow her journey and be like, ah, I can see. Oh, I see how they set that up. Okay, cool, 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 right? Which is a breath of fresh air because there's some other more lazy offerings that just kind of say things like, oh, is this because I'm a woman? And then it's just like, and then it's like cringe worthy, and it doesn't do any justice to anybody. They show a strong character doing what a strong character does. And I'm not trying to say this is a strong woman doing something. This is a strong character doing what a strong character does that happens to be a woman, and it's not really thrown in your face, except for like a couple of scenes, but it's really not that bad. And then there's the third act. I mean, while watching the third act with all the things that were going on, by the way, there's like a beam in the sky. God, a beam in the sky. I mean, you know how I feel about beams in the sky. But anyway, the real thought was this. Hey, does this ending remind you of Howard the Duck? Yeah, that third act was pretty contrived, and it was pretty predictable, and it was a little bit of a disappointment. It finishes the movie off with more of a whimper than a grand finale. So even though they do leave it open for sequels, I mean, maybe they'll do something better. Maybe they'll change it up and do something a little bit more new, a little bit more engaging. But I mean, other than that, they did have some good graphics. They did have some great characters, some great aliens that are really fun to watch. But look, for me, I don't know that this is more than a streamer. I'm gonna go somewhere between stream it and rent it, you know, because in the end, I don't really know that this is something that you have to actually go to a theater to watch. I'm pretty sure that you could still have a fun popcorn flick at home. Even though it does look really good in IMAX, but if you're a super fan of Men in Black and you never miss anything, go ahead and see it. Other than that, I think you could wait. Once again, this is Dorky Diggity Dave. You just watched my review for Men in Black International. I do feel like I want to say like international, but it's not really adequate or appropriate for this movie. But doesn't matter. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts were. Did you already see it? Are you gonna go see it? Go ahead and put that down in the comments below. Also, don't forget that you can rate it yourself. I think it's either up here or it's up here. I'll have it right at one point. But anyway, you can use the same rating system I have. Remember, I have it somewhere in between. Stream it and rent it depending on how you love Men in Black. You can even go see it if you like, if you're a super fan, like I said. But we're growing the channel here, so make sure that you share it with your friends, share it with your mama, share it with your cousins, brothers, fathers, sisters, work circle, friends that you don't really talk to, bosses, all that good stuff. That's right. And also click the like button, smash that like button, and remember, stay dorky, and I'll catch y'all on the flip.